We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to Blue Heaven, Albertson Stadium in Boise, Idaho, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the UCLA Bruins. And the Bruins will kick this deep to get us going. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. The Broncos offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. He's got the first down and still motoring. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down?
Boy, does this guy have speed. How much fun is it to watch this guy in the open field? I thought he might take that one all the way to the end zone.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Going to try to use his legs here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
2nd down after that previous play. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And the Broncos looking to keep this drive moving.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Touchdown, Boise State adds 6 more points to the total. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Turn starts inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the UCLA Bruins offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see if Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions. Be accurate with the ball. And he's got another chance to have another great day.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Boy, just really good vision and patience by this back. He kind of felt his way through and then accelerated through the hole for the first down. One of the things that you see over the years by UCLA is the ability to control the line of scrimmage and have good backs that can pick up big yards.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught over the middle by the tight end. He has first down yardage at the 46. The Bruins will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. A quick throw out left, complete. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. The Bruins begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Well, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during...
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. And the Bruins are in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Using his legs, it's Bray. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And now they'll run it on the draw. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is...
He cannot escape. It's a sack. The Broncos come up to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the left side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
First down here for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Back to throw again. Looking for a deep completion. And he is wide open for a huge gain. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Broncos.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. You know, he has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Kurt, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this.
Breaks into the clear. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. The Bruins looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Takes the handoff. It's Golden. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Offense in hurry-up mode. The back's got it. He shreds the tackle. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down?
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, UCLA.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moving right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. Fielded near the 20. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Throwing off play action. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Hey, it's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
Here he goes. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bruins.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Pressure is coming. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, those zone windows can close very quickly on those short routes. Here, the quarterback tries to hit him on the slant, but the defender does a good job of getting a hand on the ball.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Broncos will look to convert here on 4th down. Try to convert with a sneak. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And they'll use the ground game here. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. We make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. And the Broncos moving quickly down the field here.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Looking to throw yet again. Grab down the middle. It's man. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Broncos come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Trying to find room. It's O'Neal. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the stop made just short of the goal line. They'll put it at the 2.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
They try to sneak it for the first. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Moves out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Boise State.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the extra point was up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And he fields it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll have to hurry now, second down with the clock ticking. From the shotgun, drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Try and muscle for the first down. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Bruins looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They look to throw it here on second down. Pass rush closing in. Now the pass rush gets home. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Oh, what a move. Breaking ankles out there. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Gray. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Bruins looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're going to run it. Fights off a defender. Nowhere to run up the middle. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he drops back in the gun. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. The clock is still running. They'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't find anybody on third down. Throws it away. And now fourth down coming up. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. He missed it. Off target that time. And this game remains tied in the second quarter.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And the quarterback keeps it here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The Bruins will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
He'll field the punt. Oh, and he's got some space here. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. But you talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. He'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Broncos. To put them on top now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's got it inside the 15. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Inside deals now from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Receiver makes the grab, and the gain just good enough for a first down. The Bruins will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
It's a quick grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The important 3rd down play coming up. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Golden. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw it again. He finds his man. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. 9th play of the drive. drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Looking downfield near the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And he's got it from 58 yards away, never in doubt. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Here's a regular season game, Kirk, that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is, if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top-5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here.
Finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And the Broncos will line up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Gets rid of it on the move. Pass is caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a 4th down conversion with that pass.
He bought some time, now lets it go. Great cut, they whiff on him. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Touchdown, Boise State. This offense really clicking.
That's a quarterback who is willing his team to find a way to win. 4th and goal, everything covered, and instead of trying to squeeze it in, he trusts his legs to get it into the end zone, and it pays off.
Turn starts inside the 15. Breaks into the clear. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. And the UCLA offense takes the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And the Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Takes the handoff again. Breaking tackles. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid game. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, give the defense all the credit here on this 3rd down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. And how about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th down.
No huddle now for the offense.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Ball handed to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Takes off in a bootleg. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to throw again. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He knocks it through with confidence.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking for a gap. It's O'Neal. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. No, he didn't make it. He's going to be tackled short of the marker. A huge stop by this defense. On 4th down, they get the football back here in this tight game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, UCLA. This offense cannot be stopped. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And he runs it into the end zone. The 2-point try makes this a tie game here in the final quarter. He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. They'll hand it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Short connection to the tight end here. He's in the clear. Inside the 40. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is a much better job by this defense after giving up some yards on the previous play. This time they made sure this one fell incomplete.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Bringing pressure. It's another deep shot. And this one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge gain. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Breaks into open space. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The Bruins looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here's the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Good enough for 1st down yardage. The Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Gray. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Bruins line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Gray. And he's in. Touchdown, Bruins. Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Eludes a tackle.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They'll try a pass here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. 1st down and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Ball handed off. Gets the 1st and still running. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. The Broncos churn out another 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. The defense needs a stop to force overtime. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. Defensive timeout taken here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Coach taking a timeout to talk things over with the defense. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Boise State.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that puts them back on top. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.